Welcome to this essential training on importing your existing stone slab materials into iCounterSoft. Once imported, you will save hours of manual data entry. So today, I'll show you how to import materials for one supplier using Caesarstone as an example. You can then use the same process for all your other suppliers. By the end of this lesson, you'll be confidently importing all your materials. Let's start by navigating to the Material menu to open your material list page. From this list page, click the Actions button and select Import CSV File from the drop-down menu. The first step is to download a template used to structure your data for import. So, click the Download the Template button. Choose where you'd like to save this file. I'll save it to my Training Files folder and click Save. Perfect. Your browser downloads the CSV template and shows you a notification pop-up. Click the Open icon to open the file. If you have Excel installed, the template will open in Excel automatically. If not, you can easily import this into Google Sheets. Both will work perfectly. First, let's make the columns a little easier to read. Select all columns and double-click between any column headers to auto-expand the width so we can see the full column names. Much better. Now let's understand what we're working with. Notice the color code column. Some suppliers use color codes, some don't. So don't worry if you don't have this information. Here's something important to understand. The supplier and material category columns require specific IDs that are generated by iCounterSoft, not just names. I'll show you how to get these IDs in a moment. Now, I've prepared some sample data for Caesarstone to use as an example. Let me just copy this data and paste it into our template. Notice I've left the supplier and material category columns blank. We'll fill those in next. So if you have your own data to import, go ahead and open your template and paste in your data. Make sure you leave the supplier and material category columns blank for now. Next, let me show you how to get these IDs. Switch back to iCounterSoft and navigate to the Materials menu group. Then click Suppliers to see your current supplier list. If your supplier isn't listed here, you can click the New button and add them first. But for our example, let's use Caesarstone. Let's click on it to view its details. See this ID? This is exactly what we need. Click the copy icon next to the ID to copy it to your clipboard. Now let's go back to our template and paste this ID into the supplier column. Right-click on the first cell. Under Paste Options, select Match Destination Formatting. Now, instead of pasting this ID into every single row manually, here's a time-saving trick. Double-click the small square at the bottom right corner of the cell. This will automatically fill down to all rows. You'll need to do the same thing for material category. Navigate back to iCounterSoft, go to Material Categories, click the appropriate category, which is quartz in this example. Click to copy the category ID. Switch back to the template, paste the category ID into the first cell of the material category column, match the destination format, and fill down to all rows. That's it for the IDs. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This seems like a lot of work for many of you. Don't worry, we completely understand how busy it can be in your fabrication business, and you'd rather focus on running your business. That's why we offer a complete and secure data import service. For a small one-time cost of around $50, capped at $100 depending on the complexity, our team can import all your existing data for you. This includes materials, suppliers, employees, customers, etc. Just reach out to our support team if you'd like to take advantage of this service. For now, let's continue with our tutorial. First, save your template file. Make sure you remember the file name and where you saved it to. Let's head back to iCounterSoft. Navigate to your materials list. Click the Actions menu again and select Import CSV File. This time, instead of downloading the template, we'll upload our material data file. Click the Upload button, navigate to where you saved your file, select it, and click Open. Excellent! iCounterSoft now shows you a detailed preview of exactly what will be imported. This lets you check and make sure everything looks correct before actually importing. Take a moment to review the data. If you notice any errors, click Discard to cancel this import. Then go back to your template file, make the necessary corrections, and try the upload process again. For our example, everything looks perfect, so I'll click Import. The import process may take a few seconds, depending on how much data you're importing. Perfect! You can see the green success message confirming that all materials have been imported successfully. Now let's verify our work. Click on the Material menu to return to your materials list. Look at that! All the Caesar stone materials we imported are now showing up in my materials list, complete with all the details we specified in our template. You can now repeat the same process for each of your suppliers. Just follow the same steps we just did. Congratulations! You successfully learned how to import your materials into iCounterSoft. This same process works for importing other types of data too: customers, suppliers, employees, and more. Each feature has its own import functionality with a downloadable template. Remember, if you have large amounts of data to import or need assistance with the process, our support team is only a click away. You can reach us through the support widget in the bottom right corner, or simply send us an email at admin@iCounterSoft.com, and we'll be happy to assist with your data migration. Remember, you only need to do this once, and it'll give you back hours into your day. With your materials now properly imported, you're ready to create quotes with real material pricing from your actual suppliers.